It wants to be Twilight, but it also doesn't want to be Twilight. So Don't Kill Me is a new Italian film that just got released on Netflix. It got global release, so everybody got to see it at the exact same time. It's a teen horror film that revolves around a young girl who's 18 or 19. Her name's Myrta, and the relationship that she has with her boyfriend, Robin. Now, the very first thing that happens in this film is that Robin and Myrta die from a drug overdose. Robin comes from a group of friends who are like junkies and drug addicts and whatnot, and Myrta is sort of the good girl who gets swayed and corrupted by the bad kids. Right off the bat, that's a pretty interesting concept, to kill off your two main characters right at the very start of the film. They share a sort of Romeo and Juliet-esque type relationship, which is very melodramatic, and we see that relationship played out throughout the film. This is supposed to be a horror film. It is supposed to be a teen horror film, and it is hard to explain what this film even is, because I don't think the film even knows what it is. It's never explicitly said exactly what Murder is. They just call them overdead. At least, I mean, the English subtitles say that they're overdead. Kind of like a mix between vampires and zombies, but with none of the traits of either of them, except for the fact that they eat flesh. That's kind of a big plot point in this film. You have to be able to explain what the characters are. Like, if you've got something as big and as important as people coming back from the dead, you need to really explain what they are and show us what they are. Film's like an hour and 30 minutes. You don't have enough time to explain such a thing, especially if we don't really find out what they're even called or what Murder is even called until nearly an hour into the film, and then the film is almost over. When you're writing a plot point like this, you need to bring it up quite early and you need to flesh it out. You can't just be like, well, you're overdead, we're going to have some convenient plot things to get you from place to place, and we're just going to assume that the viewers know who you are. It is directed fine, I guess. The gore is pretty gory, like it doesn't shy away from blood and guts and things like that, which is good to see. They could have gone the very teen sort of angle and hide a lot of the things, hide a lot of the blood, the guts, all that sort of stuff, but they did show it in this film, as is expected with a European film. They tend to go a little bit harder than Western films do. The acting was fine, the plot probably needed some work, the writing probably needed some work, just to really streamline what they wanted to do and what they wanted these characters to be, because it's a pretty cool concept, you know. It's a normal thing that there are people who come back to life in this universe. Like, that's crazy. That's a great idea. Use the idea. Show us the idea. Let us find out more about this idea instead of just kind of like following one person and seeing them do not much for the whole film and then it's over. Yeah, so I'd say if you're a fan of like teen horror films, if you're a fan of that sort of thing and you don't really care about, you know, massive amounts of quality and plot, you might enjoy this one. The best I can say is if you enjoyed Jennifer's Body, you might find some enjoyment in this one. Like, I love Jennifer's Body as a film, and I can see a lot of that movie in this one, but it's crazy that I'm saying it hasn't done it as well as Jennifer's Body did. Like, Jennifer's Body is schlock to the highest degree, but it does it really well. This film, I feel like, didn't really want to go full schlock or full horror or full teen or anything. It was just stuck right in the middle, and it did not pay off. That's why I'm going to give Don't Kill Me a 5 out of 10. So tell me, guys, has anyone watched Don't Kill Me? If you have, comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. Yeah, this one a little bit disappointing considering how good all the international films have been recently. This one I feel like just wasn't a well fleshed out enough idea by the people who made the film. Like, there are good ideas in here, they just didn't really work on them as much as they probably should have. So that was the review, guys. Hope you really enjoyed it. As always, click through to another video. We'll keep having some fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.